Hello and welcome to Tech Recipes Kitchen Counter Series. My name is Brian Chapp. I'm the CEO and founder of Tech Recipes. What we're going to be talking about today is marketing mentorship. With me today is Kate. Kate is from PDC Brands. She is the media and content head.
Thanks for having me, Brian. PDC holds multiple different brands in the wellness space in perfumes, but we also work within specialty bath and hair care. My role has been to be the in-house expert on media and content.
What we're talking about today is mentoring specific to marketing, right? But some of the people that have kind of touched our lives and helped guide us as we've progressed in our career, both personally and professionally. One person that Kate and I both share is Tim Price, who's been a huge advocate for both of our success, our mental health, and just fostering a really strong personal connection. As you are looking to develop these relationships, especially in the personal world, especially in the virtual world, there are a lot of different organizations. We'll put those up on the screen that we'd recommend checking out. But no one's going to prioritize, similar to your mental health, your professional and your personal growth as well as you are. So do your own research, get online, start looking around and start asking people and just setting up meetings, right? As simple as asking for a coffee or asking for a 10-minute conversation. And you never know where that's going to lead. Ultimately, what will happen, just based off of my experience, and Kate can attest to this too, is you're going to start to develop a larger and a larger community because of that. And within that community, there will be support systems like any other community that will pull you up when you're feeling down, that will help you from a growth perspective, or at the very least, listen to you bitch and moan when you're having a bad day.
You and I definitely shared the mentorship with Tim. He came into my life in a very kismet way, like you said. I first met his brother and realized that we had a shared interest in sailing. And so his brother introduced the two of us. And from there, there was a lot of great advice and guidance and things like that I got from him. I mean, I owe him a lot in my life just because of the way he was able to kind of introduce me to new people, or even my husband. So, I mean, it really, the impact that I think a person that you meet in the working world, or just in life in general, it can always surprise you. The one thing that's always important is just to stay open. When you're meeting with people in business, they could also become really good friends and really important people in your life, and or just connect you to unexpected places and spaces. So, as you're meeting people, don't take it as face value. Just keep your mind open. I do think it's important to make an effort to have those virtual, real world, whatever it might be, relationships. Right now, where there's a lot of conversation of, well, is it important to be in the office for relationship building, or can you still do the same relationship building at home? I also think, let's not forget, before the pandemic, there were moments where you had to build things virtually, but it's more about the connection that you can make with somebody, whether it's about work or personal life, but the kind of combination of the two is what makes things stronger.
Mm-hmm. Whose responsibility is that to help forge those relationships? And then, if it is at the junior level, where the hell do you go to find it?
So it is up to, I think, the managers to help junior people kind of understand where to navigate or who to connect with that's going to profit the business.
There would be no way that Tech Recipes would be what it is today without relationships like I have with Kate, like I had with Tim Price, like I had with David Price, like I had with many other people, because all we're trying to do is good work with good people. And when you do that, people want to help you. Right. Yeah. And so the most important thing that I can say to anybody that's starting out in this industry is just ask, right? Mm-hmm. The worst thing that someone is going to say is no.
It's also, it doesn't have to be as formal as asking someone, will you be my mentor?
Yeah.
It can just be a matter of just getting coffee.
Is there anything, and it's fine if not too, but that sticks out in your mind from things people have told you throughout your career or personally that have really helped to formulate the mind state that you're in today?
Staying true to what you feel is right. I think what's the most important thing for me is just kind of listening to my inner voice and making sure that I'm doing what I think is right.
Well, thank you very much for joining us today. As I mentioned, we'll supply some resources on places that you can reach out to as a listener or a watcher to help get your own community started. Kate and I are two of those people that will help as well, too. If you want to reach out, you could comment on YouTube or reach out to us directly. Otherwise, thank you for listening. Thank you for joining, and we'll see you online.
Thank you for having me, Brian. This has been fun.